What we're going to talk about today is something called combining like terms. And the reason we combine like terms is that algebraic expressions are easier to evaluate when they are simplified. So what are like terms? Like terms are terms in expression that have the same variable raised to the same power. So let's see what some examples would look like. If I had 4x plus 2 minus 3x plus 5x squared minus 6x squared plus 1. Okay, so what are our like terms? Let's look at the terms that have an x raised with no exponent here. So 4x and minus 3x are like terms. So let's write that down. 4x, negative 3x. These are like terms. The x squared terms are not like these because of this exponent, a 2 right here. So we have 5x squared and negative 6x squared. Those are like terms. So I'm going to cross out the terms that I've already used. Now, what about this 2 and this 1? Well, those are like terms because they are just numbers, 2 and 1. So those are all like terms. The expression has different parts. And like I had 4x plus 3 minus 6x squared minus x. All right. In this expression, we have our constant. 3 is our constant. And if we think about the word constant, constant means it doesn't change. So 3 is the constant. It's a number by itself. So that's our constant. Our variable, I skip coefficient. Variable is the letter that stands for a number that changes. So x is our variable. And here we're squaring our variable. So x is the variable. And if we think about what the word variable means, it means to change. So x stands for a number, and it can be replaced by any number. The last thing is the coefficient. The coefficient is the number that's in front of the variable. So 4 is a coefficient, negative 6 is a coefficient, and what about right here? There's no number in front of the x, but we have a minus sign. So if there's no number there, we can insert a 1, so that'd be a negative 1. Those are our coefficients. Coefficients. Okay, so examples. Let's take a look at an expression, 3x squared plus 2x plus 4. So first of all, this expression has 3 terms. There's 1 term, 2 terms, 3 terms. So there are 3 terms. And in each of these terms, let's see here, we've got one constant, so 4 is our constant. Um, 3 and 2 are our coefficients, coefs, and x is our variable. Now if I look at this expression, can I combine any of these terms? Are any of these terms like terms? Well, 4 is our only constant, so I can't combine that with anything. What about this 3x squared and this 2x? Can I combine those? I can't, and I can't because of this exponent here, and there is no exponent there. So let's take a look at an example, and let's simplify it. So if I had, let's see here, 2x plus 5 minus 3x plus 6 plus 7x minus 1. Well, the first thing I want to do is I'm going to rearrange this so all my like terms are together. So I have 2x, I have minus 3x, and I have 7x. So I'm going to rewrite the expression so all my x terms come first. So I have 2x minus 3x plus 7x. Now, after that, I will put in my coefficients. So I have plus 5 plus 6 minus 1. Now let's simplify. I have 2 x's and I take away 3 x's. That gives me minus 1x plus 7x plus 5 plus 6 minus 1. Well, I have minus 1x and I add 7x's to it, so that gives me 6x. And now let's just go ahead and add our numbers. Plus 5 and 6 is 11. 11 minus 1 is 10. So that's as simple as it can get. I cannot combine 6x plus 10 to get 16x, because if you think about it, if I say I have 6 and x stands for bags of books, I have 6 bags of books plus 10 other books. That does not mean I have 16 bags of books. So that example is done. How about we try another example? I'm going to erase this so I have some room. And let's throw a distributive property in there because they are always fun. And also, let's change the color of our pen to blue. Alright, so what if I had 4 times x minus 2 plus 6x minus 3? Well, the first thing I want to do is get rid of these parentheses. So I'm going to use the distributive property. I do 4 times x, which is 4x, minus 4 times 2, which is 8, plus 6x minus 3. Now let's rewrite it so our like terms are together. I have 4x plus 6x minus 8 minus 3. Well, 4x and 6x, it gives me 10x. I just add my coefficients, and the variable comes along for the ride. Now I'm at negative 8, and I take 3 more away, so that gives me minus 11. My answer is 10x minus 11. Okay, you guys want to do another one? So we will. And let's make it even more challenging. We'll throw in 2 distributive properties. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, sorry about that. The dog had some input. Okay, so let's throw in 2 times x plus 5 minus 6x times x plus 4. Okay, first let's get rid of our parentheses. I have 2 times x gives me 2x plus 2 times 5, which is 10, and the plus came from here. Now, I have to think of this, I have this negative here, so this negative 6x has to be multiplied by x and also by positive 4. So I have minus 6x times x, which is negative 6x squared, and I have negative 6x times 4, which gives me negative 10x. Okay, let's combine our like terms, or rewrite it so our like terms are together. I'm going to put this term in front because of this squared, so I have negative 6x squared plus 2x minus 10x plus 10. Now I can't combine the 6x squared with a 2x or the minus 10x because of the exponent. So I have negative 6x squared, 2x, I take away 10x, and that gives me negative 8x plus 10. And that is our answer. I can't simplify it any farther. Try on your own. Let's do 4x plus 7, that's plus 7, minus 11x plus 5, that's plus 5. Number 2, let's do 2 times x plus 4 minus 5x plus 6. And the last one we will do, let's see here, 3 times x plus 1 plus 5 times x minus 2. Good luck, and I will see you in class.